Hello everybody, and welcome back to Season 43 of the Pichu London Cup Series, and today we are at Richmond Raceway for the running of the Toyota Owners 400. Last weekend it was a wreck fest at the Bristol Dirt Track race, and it was won in overtime by the 9 of Nathan Ormond. Now let's see who takes the win here tonight at Richmond in another short track, but this time in regular pavement. Now on the pole for the race is the 23 of Quinn Porter. On his outside is the 38 of Matt Gomes. Row 2 is Zachary Fitzwater and Niall O'Hare. And Billy Bishop and Cassie Reynolds make up row 3. Ryan Durante, Casey Hoyt make up row 4, and Garrett Albertson and Maxwell Smart round out your top 10. There's Nathan Ormond sitting in the 12th position. He was our winner last weekend at the Bristol Dirt Track. Will we continue with different winners in every race, or will we have our first winner with 2 wins this season here today? You're about to find out as we're about to head to the track for the race to start off in this 40-lap showdown at Richmond. Here we go. And the green flag is about to wave here at Richmond, and Matt Gomes is going to have to head to pit road before the race begins. Oh, already with an issue before the race began, and now the green flag is going to wave. Oh my gosh, Matt Gomes, a tough break as he had to start on the pit lane before the green flag waved. Oh man, it must have been an issue. Ooh, one car loose. Zachary Fitzwater goes for the lead. And the caution, I think, is out. It is. Zach Fitzwater leads. Oh, another car was loose. And the 38 car comes off pit road. He will run this race. And let's see where the caution took place. And this was the caution. It was too tight for Unleasher Quillies, and looks like he made contact with the 52 Wyatt Thomas and the 7 of Stewie Moore. Both going around, and that brought out the caution. It was a tight squeeze. They were like 3 wide for whatever reason. Oh no, they were like 4 wide. I mean, I'm not sure why they were going 4 wide. I think Claire Richardson was the one that hit the 15 from behind. Yeah, the 15 was hit by the 43 from behind, and that's why Wyatt Thomas went around. That is a crazy start to this race. Matt Gomes, in the meantime, comes off pit road. He had to start from the pit lane before the green flag waved. Yikes. Definitely was not envisioning that he was going to start from pit lane at the start of the race, but I guess he had an issue he had to fix before the race began. Zachary Fitzwater is your leader, and he's going to lead us back to the green. In Las Vegas, he became the all-time wins leader in regular season playoff races in the PLCS. Now he looks at another win here tonight at Richmond. So Zachary Fitzwater is looking for that first championship here in the series. Might have a good shot at doing it this season. As we're going back to the green flag, and you can still see the marks that were left behind from that first caution of the night. We're going green again as pace car to pit road, and back to the green at Richmond. For second place, Billy Bishop. He's going to try to take second from the 23 Quinn Porter. And the 3 car is loose and 1 car spins as Maxwell Smart saves And now bumper to bumper. And, oh, another car loose. But he also saves it. That was Alex Hawkins with the save. But the caution is out again. And Allison Rain got into a wreck. Oh, no. Let's take a look at where the caution was the second time around. This time it was from Paul Barber in the 24. He got around by the 6 of Isaiah Bernesh as there's that spin. 24 goes around. 6 car tries to get back up on track, and then he goes for a spin by Daniel Bouchard, and Allison Rain gets hit hard in the 48 car. Not a good night for her, and Unleash Your Quilly spins as well. A lot of wrecks here at Richmond, man. More wrecks than we've ever seen at any Richmond race track. So, wow, what a night here at Richmond. The night continues. Zachary Fitzwater in front. But Billy Bishop right behind him. And the rookie is in third place. Casey Hoyt is running in third position. He might be in line for his first win here tonight. See who's going to take the lead and who's going to lead us to Richmond and to the green. There's Fitzwater still leading. Under the green when we get back to the green flag again at Richmond. Billy Bishop going for the lead. And the Richmond 12 is taking the lead at Richmond. Top 3. Look at how much they've pulled away from the rest of the pack. It might not last, though. Nearly a 3-wide battle behind them. Oh, and Alex Hawkins goes up in the wall, but he's able to continue. 3-wide battle here. Oh, man, this might be a 4-wide battle. Oh, 1 car spins. Forsty Mars. And he goes flipping. Christian Vargas, I believe, made contact. And there he goes. 33 flips. Brings out our third caution of the day. Oh, yeah. The 3 of Maxwell Smart got really loose. Contact with the number 9. Got really loose. And the 33 just was not at the right place. And there is 00 with a big hit on the 33. And there he goes. Flipping. Cars were starting to come to pit road under green. Handful of cars were starting to pit. Billy Bishop leads. Casey Hoyt just took the 2nd spot. Oh, they almost went into Allison Rain. What in the world? The 48 just wrecked. I think she hit the 33. No, she just went to a complete stop. What just happened? It's like the 48 went to a complete stop to avoid the 33 and just couldn't get it going again. Oh man, that could have been a disaster for the leaders. And look at him, look at her, she backed up. And she went into Niall O'Hare. She got hit by Niall O'Hare. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Why was the 48 standing in the middle of the track? That could have gone really bad for the leaders if they had made contact. Oh, man. That is just insane. And the 14 is furious. Oh, man. 48 was stranded in the middle of turn 1. I'm sure that the 14 team are furious with that incident happening. They were in the top 10. They might have been in contention to win the race. They're the only Stewart-Haas team that hasn't won this season. They were in contention for a win until that wreck happened. And now pit stops under caution, and that's going to give the lead to... That's going to have Billy Bishop come off first off pit road. And they were in the middle of green flag stops, and then the caution flew. Connor Breton is going to be your leader. Wow. What a twist. Connor Breen's going to be the leader of this race right now at the halfway point. And they have a lap car in front of them. That's Unleash Your Quillies in the number 15. Alex Hawkins runs second, and there's the top 5. And Billy Bishop is going to restart in the 6th position. And he's got a lap car in front of him, too. That is Juan Rodriguez a lap down. As we are back to green. Oh, this is going to be fun. See how many positions Billy Bishop can gain on this lap with fresh tires. Oh, he's got to go through 3 wide first. And he does. Still trying to gain positions, trying to work his way back up. Connor Breen hangs on to the lead as we have a battle for second, and it's Nicky Maxwell taking second from Alex Hawkins. 21 trying to clear the 15. That is a lap car, by the way, of Unleash Your Quillies. 96 trying to clear the 15 as well. I think this is our longest green flag run yet so far at Richmond. And it's gotten much more exciting. Because the other Richmond races we've been running, they have not been the best. But something changed here at Richmond. They're running the best race they've had in a long time. Oh, that 15 is not letting the 96 go by for whatever reason. Connor Breton continues to lead. And he's also running with Richmond Water Heaters as his front sponsor, along with the other Penske teams. This is a Wood Brothers team, by the way, I thought I mentioned. They're all running Richmond Water Heaters because it's Richmond. Guess the Richmond's in there, and we're at Richmond Raceway, so might have been a coincidence or something. But he's in the lead, and Maxwell takes second spot away. There's third place Quentin Moore. He's running a solid race in third. The pit strategy has allowed him to get to third spot. Connor Breen running on the fresher tires. He was one of the many drivers that pitted under the caution. Now Bishop is trying to work his way back up to the front. He's got lap traffic in front of him. It's going to be a tough challenge for him to catch up with those, even with those fresher tires. $14 to go. And the 12 car is stuck behind the 2 lap cars. This could be a problem for the 12 to get by. And here he comes. He's going to have to pull off a risky move here. See if Juan Rodriguez lets him go here, and from the looks of it, he's not giving up where he is. Oh, looks at the 12 car. Looks like he's going to have to try to force it down low, and he does. Now he's running fourth, and he's trying to catch up to the top 3 in front of him. We have 12 to go at Richmond. .12 car gets by the 2 lap cars, and now he can turn his attention over to the cars in front of him that are on the lead lap right now. He's only got 11 laps to catch him. Oh, he took a bad run. Oh, I think the 12 took a bad jump there. Oh, look, he might... Oh, no, I thought he was going to pit, but he might have taken a bad run on that corner. Oh, he took a bad route, and now the 1 gets in front of him. Oh, that's going to definitely hurt his chances to win now. We're inside 10 to go. See if Connor Breen can hold on here in the final 9 laps. Connor Breton has not won a race in a long time, I believe. Hasn't competed in this series in a long time. Connor Breton would love to get back to victory lane here tonight. The last time Connor Breton won was, as I'm checking right now, the last time he won a race was back in season 22 in Rockingham, UK. That's how long he has not won. So over 20 seasons it has been since Connor Breton has won a race. He's a former champion, by the way, in season 16. and hasn't won since season 22. So Connor Breen is looking to win for the 14th time in his career would be if he hangs on. He would be tied with Sam Rogers, Angel Navarro, and Mason Powers in terms of regular season and playoff wins. And he'd be just one away from a former champion, Philip Goldberg, and a current driver, Isaiah Bernesh, in terms of wins. So he's going for win 14 here tonight. He's got lap traffic ahead of him with 6 to go, though. That lap car is Owen Miles. I wonder if he's going to help out Connor Breton. And no, he doesn't even need to help out. He's out of gas. Connor Breen's coming to pit road with 5 to go. A shocker. I didn't expect Connor Breen to pit this late. Guess the fuel didn't hold up. The question is Nikki Maxwell going to hold on to the lead? Defending series champion, is she going to hold on to the lead? No, she's not, and neither is Quinn Moore. And now we have a new leader. It's Nathan Ormond, and he's getting held up by Juan Rodriguez, the lap car. Wow, I never expected this to happen this quickly. I think the strategy early on didn't work out for the 21, and he had to pit. Coming to 4 to go. And now we're 3 laps to go, and Nathan Ormond got over the 12 car, and the 12 got slow because of the lap car. And now Nathan Ormond looks to go back-to-back. He won last week at the Bristol Dirt Race. Now he's looking to go back-to-back here today at Richmond. 2 to go. Lap traffic still ahead. Owen Miles. Is he going to try to help out the 12? And the 9 car is going to get by him easily. And then he's got no lap cars ahead of him right now. Only the 19, but I don't think they're going to catch him in time. As we head to the white flag with 1 lap to go for Nathan Ormond. Another shocking victory he would pull off if he hangs on for the win. There he goes, white flag for Nathan Ormond. He's looking to go back-to-back. He won last weekend at the Bristol Dirt Race. Looks to go for another victory tonight at Richmond. Cars are coming to pit road. Are they going to slow down the 9? Doesn't look like it. Here comes Nathan Ormond off the final corner, and he's going to take the checkers at Richmond. A shocker. Again, Nathan Ormond goes back-to-back as we see Isaiah Bernesh spin on the final lap. What a crazy ending for the 6. He just got turned on the final lap. What was that about? He just got hit by Alexander Rowe. What in the world? How did that happen? Wow, that was a crazy ending. Nathan Ormond, though, takes the win at Richmond. Another shocker out of nowhere victory. My goodness, I really thought that Connor Breton and the others in front were going to have enough fuel to finish. Turns out they did not. And the 9 car comes out of nowhere and takes another victory here tonight at Richmond. He won the Bristol Dirt Race in an overtime pass to the last lap pass. And I think this was the move that he made that ended up winning the race for the number 9. This was back when there was 7 to go, and we didn't even think about this move until now. And there he is going for the spot against the 12 of Billy Bishop. You saw Bishop, he took a bad line. He slowed up, and the 1 car got by him. He's a lap car. 6 to go. The 9 car clears the 12, and that ended up being the winning move of the race. Almost didn't even see this coming, because I thought that Connor Breton would have enough gas to finish this race, and he just unfortunately did not. And that was in the lap that Connor Breton had to come to pit road and get fuel. He just didn't have enough. And there you see the top 2 in front, Nikki Maxwell, Quinn Moore. The 1 was holding up the 9 a little bit, but it did not affect Nathan Ormond at all. Went down the bottom. I might have given him a little bit of a bump and run there, but incredible. Nathan Ormond goes back-to-back in the PLCS. Unexpected results here for the number 9 team. My goodness. Last weekend they won at the dirt track at Bristol. Now this weekend, they earned their 2nd win of the night. The 2nd win of the season here at Richmond. That's incredible. That is just, oh my goodness. He both came out of nowhere in both those events. Both when we least expected. And Nathan Ormond now suddenly is the first driver with 2 wins in season 43. So there you see our first two race winner is Nathan Ormond in the number 9 car. He's the first with 2 wins in season 43. And he did it back to back. And there's the final results from the race at Richmond. And the top 11 were the only ones that stayed on the lead lap throughout the entire race. And there's the drivers that ended up wrecking out and retiring in the race during the wrecks. So it was an exciting race from start to finish at Richmond. It's been the most exciting race we did in a long time. Love doing this. So Nathan Ormond gets the win, and he wins races 9 and 10 here in season 43, going back to back in the PLCS. Amazing win for the 9 again, out of nowhere for the second race in a row. So congratulations, Nathan Ormond collects a win for the second straight race. And we hope you enjoyed this race. And next weekend will be a crazy one at Talladega Super Speedway. Our second Super Speedway event of the year is going to be at Talladega. And we are now going to have Talladega early in the season. So Talladega Super Speedway is our next race. We will see you there for our next one. Until then, we'll see you next time.